Hello guys, welcome to this new channel. Um, I am going to be recording, commentating Mobile Legends games for you guys in the coming next videos, or maybe the whole channel will be dedicated to that, but we will see about that, how it does. So today we're going to take a look at Gord in a game which takes place in Epic to Legends range. So we're going to talk about how we can use his strengths and what his weaknesses are, and how we can carry the game if our team is to be feeding the enemy team. So first of all, what you want to do, or what I usually do, is buy a jungle item for him. This helps us farm really well in the early stages of the game, and we can take jungle camps as well, um, which will help us in the future because we are mostly a late game carry. So in the late game, our damage is going to be insane if we have the sorry, excuse me, if you have the items. So what you want to do is, after killing the first wave, you don't want to be too aggressive at the enemy because that's not our strength. If we are Harley or some hero in the similar, we would be playing very aggressive, but as Gord, you want to be passive. You just don't want to die. Your goal is not to die until late game and not to play too aggressive, and you will be able to carry the game. So we're going to forward this a little bit, make it a bit faster. So with your second ability, you can just farm really well without too much risk. You can stay back and just throw your second ability and just farm the wave. Um, as you can see, she does way more damage right now. If I was to flash on her or play, that's just not how our ability works. So we will avoid that. So as you can see in the enemy, the AD carry has already a kill, which is not a good sign. Unfortunately, in the bot lane they gave first blood, but not too bad. We can still carry this game. And at this point, I am going to the bot lane to help my bot lane, um, and we managed to get one kill from it, which is pretty nice. Unfortunately, the mid laner went to the top lane and got a kill as well. So yeah, it's 1 for 1. Well, at this point she died, so it's fine. So what you want to do is, every time when you have cleared your mid wave, you just want to go to the jungle monsters and get your blue buff, because your cooldown will be reduced and you will do more damage. Well, not more damage, but you can use your abilities way more, and that will lead to dealing more damage in the game. So just take the, yeah, right here is the mistake I made, was I didn't respect that she has flash, so she kind of flickered on me, and she has way more crowd control. So that will control, that much crowd control will just, yeah. So she had way more crowd control, and if she catches you as Gord, you will most likely die, uh, which sucks, but whatever. Not too bad. So we gave up one kill. Right now we are 1-1, and the enemy is looking stronger than us, but we just keep farming and looking for opportunities to have a kill on the map. And every time we get the chance, just farm. And here I'm going to help the bot lane. We didn't get too much from it because it was only 2 versus 2, but they had more health and more damage, so we will just avoid that and go to mid lane and clear the wave first. And every time the chance we got, like I said, we take the jungle buffs. Yeah, so as you can see, just farm as much as we can, because at this point it doesn't look too good for us. As you can see, it's 3-7 Their AD carry is 4-1, their mid laner is 3-1. And yeah, for us, it's not really looking too good. We are kind of the only hope in the mid game to help our team survive, and otherwise, the game would be lost too soon. So we just keep playing very, very safe, and yeah, that will hopefully help us carry the game. Right here, I didn't see her, she was hiding in the bush, but as long as we have the flicker, the flash, we are able to go, we are able to escape. So we already have our first full item, which slows our enemy, so we can throw Q or the first ability or the second ability to slow them so that we can ult them and take the Q. So right now, enemy AD carry 6-1, mid lane is 4-2, so not looking too hot, not gonna lie. And right here, unfortunately, Eudora stole our blue buff, but it's alright. We got a kill over here. 2-1, and we even have more gold than their best player. We have more gold than their enemy AD carry, which is about 100. Um, well, if you take a look at the kill numbers, she has 6, we have 2, still managed to get 100 gold more. So that comes from our farming, which we did in the early game and we are still doing. So just don't forget, still farm, farm, farm. And if your teammates are fighting, try to help, but don't die. Your goal is not to die and do damage. As long as you keep that in mind, you will be able to win the game at the end. And especially you can climb to legend with Gord very, very easily. I usually use Gord or Harley to climb um, because they make it easier that way. The thing is, Gord also has a lot of counters. So for example, in high elo, if you pick him too early, they can pick Harley or some assassins into it. And Gord doesn't really have that much mobility. If you don't have flicker, for example, you are most likely to die if they engage on you. But if you keep flicker, mostly right here, I hit her with my first ability and stun her so that my team can finish her off. So in general, the game is looking pretty good. For us, we're coming back. Our uh, players are getting more and more kills, which is a good sign. And also we are getting a bit more fed because we have the same gold amount as their AD carry, and if we could keep this up, we will most likely end up with way more gold than them. Like you see, easy kill. Gord in late game is so fun. You just have to hit your first ability and then very, very fast they will be dead. By the way, I apologize for my English. It's not my mother tongue, so sometimes I just tend to mumble a bit too much. Yeah, looks pretty nice. We have 2 towers. They only have one. Oh no, they have 2. Well, not bad. Forward it a bit. Yeah, we have a lot of damage right now, so we are most likely to win at this stage of the game, as long as we just play it safe, hit our first ability and go all in on them. It should be an easy kill. Uh, nice, looks very, very well. So by playing this way, you can even easily carry the game. So if you have one other person playing correctly with you, you can like 2v5 even. She overextends here, so I just ult her. And because we do so much damage, it's easier for our for our team to get the kills as well. Because you can kill them from 100 HP to 0 HP in few seconds. So that's crazy. Very, very easy kills, as you can see. So yeah, we aced them. Let's take a look at our gold. We have 10,000 gold and the enemy has 8,800. So we are looking really, really strong right now. Even their AD carry, who was leading with many kills in the beginning, is only at 8,400 gold. And we have 5 kills, 1 death, and 12 assists, which is really nice. Because as long as you can stun and do damage, your enemy can just easily finish them off, and it is an easy carry. Yeah, from this point, it's just, as you can see, it's just a slaughter. Kills after kills, and we have every towers, and we easily manage to kill the whole team and take the win. We also are MVP, so which is pretty nice. Let's take a look at the damage that was dealt. So we did 25% damage, which is the most in the team, and yeah, that's pretty good, pretty good. So this way you can carry any games with Gord, as long as you just play it safe in the early game and don't make too many mistakes and don't die, and always have flicker, because Gord doesn't have that much mobility. You can escape engages from the enemy and survive that way. So yeah, that's just how you can carry with Gord. Thanks for watching. Give it a like, maybe a subscribe as well, and also tell me if you have any tips, what I should do better, video wise or gameplay wise. Since we don't have that much following at the start, you are more likely to be heard, and I'll correct everything that might have gone wrong or anything. So this was the first video. Thank you for watching. See you next time.